Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make is actually a cheese pizza dough. It has Parmesan cheese in it. It will make you two 12-inch pizza doughs. Yet if you like a thicker crust, I would suggest to use maybe make one pizza out of it and use probably a 14 or even a 16-inch pizza pan. It's going to be up to you. Otherwise, you can get two 12s out of it. I did make the dough, the cheese pizza dough, in my bread maker on the dough cycle. Of course, you can make it by hand. I prefer it this way. I think it's easier. I'd like to give you the ingredients, the recipe for the cheese pizza dough. The instructions and everything that you're going to need will be on the bottom of the video. You will need 1 cup of water, and that's at 110 degrees. 2 1/4 cups of bread flour. If you want to go ahead and use your high gluten flour for it too, feel free. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 cup of your Parmesan cheese, your grated Parmesan cheese, and 2 1/4 teaspoons of your active dry yeast. Now, I'm going to take this out of my bread maker here, and I'm going to put this over to the side. And keep in mind now, you'll get 2 of these. So what I did was I cut it in half. So you will get 2 out of this. And I don't know if you can see the dough. Now the air has expelled from it, but you can see the pepper in it. It's a very nice lightweight. It's not real dense of a dough. I'm going to put a little bit of flour on my countertop. I don't want to overwork the dough. And now I'm going to just roll it out with my rolling pin here. And again, you decide what pizza that you want to make with it. If you like it a little bit thicker, I think you might want to use just the whole dough for one pizza. But let me try to get this into a round here. Okay. And I'll just stretch it out a little bit here. It has a nice elastic feel to it. You shouldn't have a real hard time working with it. Okay, I went ahead and I greased my pizza pan. I oiled it. And then I'm just going to pull the dough to the to the corners here of the pan, and evenly as possible with my fingertips. Again, if you're going to use your bread maker, of course you're using the dough cycle. Okay, just a little bit of stretching here because I like everything to look pretty even when it bakes up. Okay, so it will look like that. You can really see that pepper that's in it. When it bakes up, it really will smell nice because you're going to really smell the cheese and the Parmesan cheese. All right, and now we're just going to quickly put a pizza together here for you. And if you're looking for a sauce, I have several recipes. I have cooked sauce, pizza sauces, uncooked. I have some clone recipe pizza sauce. So do check out, if you're looking for a sauce, please check out my channel. I have quite a few different ones that you can pick from. Okay, I just want to bring this over a little bit more here, and then even the sauce out here a little bit. Okay, And I'm going to just quickly assemble this for you so you can kind of see what it will look like. And I have some mozzarella cheese here. On the amounts, it's really up to you. I like to be generous with putting the toppings on. You know, some people like a little less, so I usually don't give the amounts because it's really, you know, it's really up to you how you like to make it. So I'll just spread that out and bring it to the edges. And then if it shrinks back a little bit as it has, I'll be able to push it back once I put another topping on it with my fingertips. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Usually, just guessing, I put about 9 ounces of cheese on this size pizza. And then with pepperoni, everybody is different, you know, of how much that they want to put on. I like to, again, be generous. I put one, you know, as you can see, to touch the other one. Because when it does bake up, they do shrink. But again, you know, you put whatever toppings that you want in the amount of toppings on the pizza that you want. I usually, for my family, they like pepperoni and ground hamburger or ground Italian sausage on it. I mean, so, you know, you can put anything really, whether you want to put green peppers or onions or mushrooms. Or what goes nice with pepperoni is also pineapple. I mean, you know, it's endless. Anchovies, if people like anchovies on the pizza. Okay. So, like I said, I like to be really generous when I put these toppings on because I want you know, when somebody has a slice of it, they're going to get cheese and then they're going to get the toppings too. It won't be that they feel like they're just eating pizza dough. But everybody's different on how you want to make yours, of course. Okay. All right. So that's how I like to make mine. And then with the ground hamburger, I go ahead and I cook it ahead. And I actually then freeze it. And then I take it out whenever I need it for pizzas or spaghetti sauces that I'm making or whatever. So it's already pre-cooked. But of course you can just cook, you know, your hamburger or your Italian sausage and drain it. And crumble it real well while you're cooking it. And use it that way. Okay? So there you have it. So I've made mine cheese, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and cooked, it's actually ground sirloin that I have on the top of that. Now, I'd like to show you what it looks baked up, so let me just rinse my hands here quickly. Now, baking on the temperature, all our ovens, as we know, set up so differently, but you can bake it at 425 for 20 or 25 minutes. Some ovens you might want to even go as high as 450. It's really going to depend on you and what temperature you like to put your oven at. I can't show you the whole pizza because folks here got to it before I could do the video, so I guess it was pretty good, they tell me. But here's an idea of what it looks like. And you know, I made it the same way as the one I just showed you, and you can see this particular brand of pepperoni does shrink. Yet it looks really good. It bakes up a beautiful golden brown on the bottom. You can kind of get an idea of the thickness. If you like this type of thickness, then get those two doughs out of it. If you want it thicker, then I would suggest to make just one large pizza dough out of it. But there you have it. It's a great tasting pizza dough, and I must tell you, it has that chew to it, but it has such a crispy edge to it. And you can really taste that Parmesan cheese that's in that dough. So it's something different than your traditional pizza dough. If you are looking again for any kind of pizza dough, whether we're using bread flours, all-purpose flour, whole wheat, high gluten, Sicilian, I have a lot of them on my channel. So please check out, if you don't like this particular pizza dough, I have many others for you to choose from. Well, if you decide to make this and you like this recipe, leave a comment, because I always like to hear from you. And as always, I want to thank you for watching Diane Lovetobake. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.